So I'm keeping an eye on those mutant freaks over at Trinity, and this guy comes out of nowhere sprinting down the road. I know he must have seen him standing there from way down the street, but he didn't slow down or even duck into one of the alleys.
What the hell? What'd they do to him? The hounds must have ripped him to shreds.
Anyway, they didn't do nothing to the guy. I think they were as confused as I was. Get this, the guy was making sounds.
What do you mean? Was he screaming or something?
Not really. It was almost like he was making motorcycle sounds, like he was pretending he was riding one or something. He was even making gear shifting noises and everything.
So what? Did they just let him drive right by?
Yeah, but he didn't just drive by. He reached in his bag, but didn't seem to take anything out. Until he pulled his hand toward his mouth like he was biting something. Then it looked like he threw it into the Trinity lobby.
What the fuck? What was it? What did he throw?
Nothing. I think he was acting like he threw a grenade at him or something. A second or two later, as he drove his bike down the road, he made a loud boom sound, as if the grenade he had just thrown had exploded.
Are you serious? What a fucking whack job. Whoa, whoa! I think this guy's still moving.
Hey, I win.
Hey, you do. So, what do you want to know?
Worst injury you ever saw. I saw a walker get hit in the head so hard both his eyeballs flew out. Pretty cool.
I saw someone have their intestines pulled all the way out. Like, all the way. It goes on for a while. We got a lot of guts.
Ha, I win. So, Clem, you can't have been alone this entire time. Who used to take care of you? Family? Anyone?
The first person who taught me about survival was Lee.
What'd he teach you?
Lots of stuff.
Most important thing?
How to say goodbye.
You want to know the truth? I was doing it. You know, with John. Yeah. I was an escort. We were in this cheap motel down on 97 south of Farewell. It was like 2 a.m. We heard this crash outside. Then another, and another. Right on top of each other. Bam, 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 bam. Went outside. Never seen anything like it. 1,000 people, maybe more, were moving up the highway on foot, like some kind of mad protest march, only they were crazy. Attacked anything that moved, anything. I got dressed, quick, in bed, went out the bathroom window. Never been so scared. But that was just the start, wasn't it?
That sounds like... But it was freaks. A lot of freaks. They came tearing through like it was a riot or something. I saw Karen, other teachers, trying to block their doors. I ran. And the next few days were a blur. No idea how I made it up here.
Damn. That's pretty awful.
We should put some of those tripwires up around Jackson. Might be a good way to deal with the hordes.
Yeah, that'd be smart. I met this guy once, friend of Joel's. Tripwired a whole town.
How'd people get around?
It was just him.
Wait, he lived alone in an entire town?
He had trust issues.
That's sad.
Kept him alive.
It's not like you have to choose between being alive and being close to people. It's not black and white.
Gone. Some of them passed during our lifetime. Do you remember Amir? Do you remember Omar? Mad Iqbal? And there were so many before them. All of them were faithful to the traditions of the Children of the Sun. But our generation was corrupted. We started to distance ourselves from the faith. to neglect our heritage. That neglect led to deeper and deeper shadow. Our land was covered in darkness. Darkness which crawls over empty homesteads, places which lost their owners or whose owner became hollow shells, driven only by their eternal, unending hunger. Darkness which took shelter in our hearts, the fear, the hatred. Don't be afraid. The darkest hour is always right before the dawn. Old legends speak of the signs. Signs of the god of the sun's return to earth. When darkness devours the earth, then shall be revealed one man who, through an act of ultimate sacrifice, shall awaken the god of the sun and illuminate the darkness of night.